One of the things that's poisonous about our politics is the use of the criminal law process as a political weapon. And both sides, to some extent, are guilty of this. And instead of just debating ideas, they want to label their adversary as a criminal, and they, pore over the U.S. code to try to find some kind of esoteric argument as to why what someone does is a crime, and then get into a criminal investigation. And then they start calling for scalps. So, nowadays I'm constantly hit. Why aren't people going to prison for what they did to the president? And on the other side, throw Bill Barr in prison. And these things take time. These things take time.
A.G. Barr says that there are some things that were done in the investigation that are not included in the Horowitz report. He's looking at Brennan. He's looking at other Obama officials. How far up the line do you think this went?
I think it went right to the top. And I think that what they did is they started my election. What they did is so illegal, like in history, there's never been anything like this. They tried to defeat me before I got elected, and then the insurance policy kicked in. You remember the famous insurance policy? If he wins, we'll go get him here. And that happened. There has never been a thing like this. If this were reversed and this was Obama, President Obama, where this happened to, people would be in jail right now for 50-year terms and 100-year terms. I will tell you, we have a great attorney general. He's highly respected. He's a highly ethical man. He's doing a fantastic job. Let's see how it all comes out.
These things take time.
Recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive.
Brother. All right. Looks...
Nope.
Keep hitting buttons. I keep hitting buttons. No, I'm sitting here baffled. It looks like chat's gone. I go to chat. It says, time to find somewhere else to stream. It says.
Wow.
Sorry, chat is closed. Time to find another stream. It says. So I don't know what's going on. Do you see
what is happening there?
Do you have yours on? Let's look. I'm going to look at my phone real quick. I just got to check this out. See what's going on. Okay, I see 258.
See what's going on.
Okay, no, I see people chatting here. Hello. And I can chat on my phone, but I can't do it from the machine.
Wow. Don't know what's going on there.
I'm going to try a refresh. There it is.
Huh.
Hello. There it is. Okay. Okay. Nope. Even as the board runner or whatever, I had to do a refresh. I've never ever seen that in my life. So I thought chats were maybe down. I don't know. But good to see everyone here. Good afternoon. Woodman's having issues with his computer. So, Woodman, why don't you go ahead and get a little out while you can before your computer seizes up. And this might be his last show, folks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever.
I don't know
Hey,
when
man, I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
be able to get over there to take a look at ski.
I love that sticker.
So,
How much this little impeachment circus did you watch?
I don't know.
I'll tell you who amazed me was Pam Bondi. She was just amazing, man. You know, tore up Biden's heart. Get back, Jack, he says. Yeah.
What was that this
It was
morning?
great,
you, were,
man.
you were seeing that?
No, this was yesterday. I didn't get a chance to look at any of it today. But
Gotcha.
oh man, they were all attacking Schiff too. I mean, Eric Hirschman did pretty hard. He was a expert, you know, in gas and energy and stuff, and he was talking about how everybody's trying to Schiff, especially dodging, you know, the Biden, you know, Hunter thing. Just crazy stuff, man. You know, no collusion. They proved there's no collusion, you know, and how corrupt Ukraine was, and you know they needed to fix it. You know, I mean, it's all right there. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and investigate Burisma. The way I take it,
You need to.
well, yeah, the way everything went down, you know, because you know they even mentioned, you know, how is it that you know a person can get kicked out of the Navy for a drug charge and turn around and get one of these jobs that pays him 83.33 whatever
Because
$1,000,
he's a
man.
genius, Woodman.
Yeah, you know
Don't
it.
you
Yeah,
know this?
you know it,
Genius.
brother. Yeah, man. Yeah. And then
All
that
right.
one interview with that lady was interviewing Hunter and said, "Do you think you would have got that job? You know, if you weren't a Biden?" And he's going like, "Well, you know, yeah, I wouldn't have got the job then." That's just crazy about how.
He straight up admitted. He said, "I would not have gotten the job. I don't think so if I wasn't a Biden, and my father wasn't Lunchbox Joe."
You know it, man. Oh, you know it, man. Oh, yeah. And then Robert Ray, you know, he was talking about how all the past impeachments been in you know, comparison to what we got going now. These guys are just so out of it. The first day that the Republicans even talked, they burnt everything that the Democrats were trying to say. I mean, here's the thing: Democrats pulled out certain little phrases. You know, well, if you look at the whole entire paragraph, it gives you a different outcome, big time, and that's what they try to do. Well, then Republicans just went ahead and used the same evidence that the Democrats had, but added all that stuff to it, which you know just nullified everything they're talking about. As
Well,
far
we
as
started we started talking about last night. You know, it was a pretty late panel show, but at 10 o'clock till 11, a little after 11, took some phone calls. It was great. But on this Woodman, you know, they call it of abuse of Congress or whatever, you know, not abuse of power. They stopped short of that. Abuse of Congress. Congress asked for a whole bunch of paperwork, you know, in a short amount of time, like by the next morning, and it was like on a Sunday, and Trump's like, no, I'll go to the courts and see what they tell me I need or have to give you. Similar to, I mean, Obama did this 7 different times in his administration, but most famously with Fast and Furious, the drug smuggling game they did with the cartels, and actually we had U.S. people die from these same guns that got put into the Fast and Furious game, which was off the books, give a whole bunch of off-the-chart guns to these people, cartel members, and then we'll trace the guns, and that didn't happen, and they lost track, and they ended up in the wrong hands and then used to kill Border Patrol agents. Unbelievable, the scheme on that. That alone is crazy, but when Congress and all them wanted all the paperwork, they fought against it, and Obama seized up to not do anything. He told nobody to talk, and then they did it through the process, and it took, you know, we just recently got that paperwork. It took 10 years, you know. if they'd let that go for Trump. But no, they said, no, that'll take too long, so we'll impeach you for trying to go to the courts and use your due process.
Yeah.
So we know it's not right. And I brought that up last night. Now it's like it's forever stained. I don't know. This could be, I mean, at the end of it all, you think you take it to the Supreme Court judges to look, and it could be overturned, and it'd be a bad stain put back on them forever filing illegitimate paperwork in the first place. I don't see how you just stand for it. I don't know how you just stand for it. I mean, it's like the people that get charged with murders in prisons and stuff, they get incarcerated for 10 years. DNA evidence 10 years later proves that they, beyond a reasonable doubt, the evidence that they didn't do it.
Right.
And then they get released. Does the mark stay? I mean, we know that's like the incarcerations and you're, embedded in you. We get that, but don't they like overturn things and you'd be kind of, I mean, you don't have to live with the mark. You end up actually suing most of the time. You get so much money per day. These people end up millionaires to give them back all the years they lost of their life. I mean, I'm not saying that's a great positive thing, but I don't know.
Once the stain is there, it's there, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I know, that they're, if it stays the way it stands, and it's like, okay, so we had a guy now he went through the impeachment process for things that you can't even impeach somebody on. And if, then this will probably happen for every president here on out. I don't know. I mean, I can see the left getting a Democrat back in next time, and if they do something really illegal, it's like, no, we don't want to set the mark so low. And because under what they're doing, these charges on Trump, they could have done all the way back to Washington. We know that.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a super chat. Thank you so much. We got Michael. I would love to call in from the UK. Any chance? Possibly. I know. Keep this in mind. Tomorrow, and I got nothing. Tomorrow is a call-in show, and it will be early.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing an early one, and I would imagine live going by 8:30 a.m. We'll probably go till 9:30. If we get on by 8:30, I don't even care if we go till 10. We can do an hour and a half, but it'll be roughly around an hour, at least a little over. So tomorrow, call in on that. And if you can't do it tomorrow morning, we're also doing it tomorrow evening. Now that's Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. So
correct.
8:30 in the morning, and then the evening one, I'm not sure on time. That would be up. I mean, I got things going on in the evening. I can always say something and be 100% wrong. So that one, I'm not going to give you a time. It'll just pop up. That's how it works.
Everybody has a life, Mike. I mean, I hope they understand that,
No, and some people are better at
family.
keeping their schedules is all. I mean, and it's just not me. My schedule is
Well,
what we make
I've been around your schedule. That's right.
buddy. It's the old joke. Well, anytime I give myself deadlines, I end up like, nah, I'm going to break it, because that's what I do.
You cram a lot in a day. Now shut up. I already know better than that.
We've got a lot going on, but we're going to be, I told Woodman, we're looking at doing a test from the Legion here. I'm going to push forward. See, yesterday, out of unexpectedness, I got the text early in the morning, and for the show that it was on me. The one guy couldn't do it. He's backing out, so you're bumped up a full week, which normally I would have had a week to look into this new software I was needing to get. And I knew I only needed a day or so to dedicate towards it, but I did. I ended up getting this new software, but then backing out. Now I got to actually do that kind of refund thing, because I'm not going to be using the StreamYard. I just added on to the vMix for us here, folks. We can take in call-ins or nothing, the phone call thing. That's nothing to do with the software, but as far as like how I have Woodman in right now, I can have, if you guys saw last night, I had 5 other people, myself and 5. I can actually bring in 8 people now. 8 people, and then myself. That's 9. 9 squares. Who would ever do so much? I don't plan on it, but who knows for in the future. It's a lifetime thing with the vMix here. So when I bought this months ago, kicking off the second round of kind of what we were doing, Woodman, and you were involved, and Ben, we were like, well, I need at least 2. And that's the software I went with. It was upwards of $800 for, or 7, I think 7 on the dot after taxes, like $750, $740, but it only did 2. So I was in this dilemma of getting new software, and then I got it, and it was mildly cheap, but still several $100 for a year, and it's only a year, then it expires, where this stuff is forever. But hog you down with all that electronical software talk. But, I'm excited.
Not for me, buddy.
It works.
Yeah.
That's all I was going to say about it. Is I was fumbling around yesterday with this new software and then trying to figure out how to implement it into vMix. And oh man, it wasn't really what I wanted. It was just, a certain standard, and then plus trying to do it is alone. I'm clicking buttons here while we do this, so I don't want to have to learn something new and then firing off 2-3 different softwares to get something to work. It gets real tricky, and you have more things running, the more your computer's bogged down. So I just threw it all back away and said, I'm going to pull the trigger and upgrade with vMix. And now we got the Pro Edition, so there's nothing further than what we don't have. We got it all. We're even geared for 4K. Shall we ever go that way? All right, I have some really great news about many things. Michael Billington, I'm a 22-year British Army war vet. No joke, brother. I will speak and call in tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, we're looking forward to that call, and we can actually email me. If you can email, my email is underneath this video, I believe. If not, it's I know that somebody in here, I think I saw Grillin, has got it, and not the Patriot Fest one. Try to give them the Patriot 2018. So it's Patriot Hour 2018, Patriot Hour 2018 at gmail.com. I don't think there's any the. It's just Patriot Hour 2018. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me look. Yeah, no, I got it. Patriot Hour 2018. I just have a big issue with the. A lot of people told me don't put the in it because that, search wise, internet wise, it's a smart thing. There's too many the. But we did it. It works. It's what we want. It's not, didn't do it for all the emails. And that's where I get a little confused at times. Oh, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Just joking.
All right.
Say some prayers for everything out there, folks. For sure. We got fluid pour. Him and his family are down. He got back from the Virginia trip and was sick. Or not him, but came back home to a sick family. Like one kid the next day or so, I was talking to him, and he's like, I had to go get my kid from school, and blah, blah, blah. And then there was the next kid, and then the other kid, and then the wife now, and I think now him.
Oh, so wow.
Hit the whole family.
Wow.
And that's fluid.
So how's everybody doing today? Yeah, wow. How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, how is
watching
everybody doing?
Watching the circus, are you? Can't believe it, man. Yeah, but all your prayers for everybody, man. Holy cow. A lot of stuff going on. Giuliani, I've been seeing a lot of people going Rudy. You know it. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Let me check out some stuff here.
Yeah. Hey man, I watch I can't watch. I listen to a Christian radio station all the time, and you should have heard them and all of their people involved with what they're doing, praising President Trump for, first of all, being the only president, sitting president to go to a life rally like that. And he was saying about how President Trump is trying to save our religious rights. Very amazing. Everybody, him 1,000%, so.
Yeah, no, that came up on the panel last night, and like American Joe said, there's always going to be the bad side of that. He thought it would just probably be more played, and I get that. It is. It's kind of like, if you allow this, then you got to allow that and everything else, So, what about the Satanist? What about the Satanist? Is that their religion? But I'd rather, and I don't think it's like forcing it in. I think it's just where the country used to be. If the certain schools wanted to, they did. Doug brought up a good point that down where he's at, they still have all these things. They pray before football games. They do all these things, and it's just the area of the country. So
Well, Trump's bringing back the prayer. That's for sure.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
I'm that's to me
that's
it
another
is a
thing they
good thing.
focused on. Yeah.
Yeah, I tapped into that a little bit. I haven't done a lot of research. I actually brought up an article just to make sure because somebody called. I think it was a caller, but it is awesome. Yeah, I do not deny. That's a great thing.
Fantastic.
Let me see
Bringing
here.
God back in our lifestyle again. Bringing life back to it, if you can call it normal.
Well, like
bringing
I
it back
said,
to
we're
normal
always
again.
going to have the evil that's out there. They're always, if you take down evil,
know
it's
it.
always going to be trying to come back. If we were to lose free speech for several years and then come back, it's like we're getting free speech back. Man, I don't know, man. Think about it. It's going to have all the bad people talking again. And it's like I'd rather have that to be able to fight that with what I want to say than not.
Yeah.
That's you want the free speech, right?
You know it.
You want the debate over, if somebody wants to say a complete lie, I want to be able to say what I think is truth to counter their lie, and that's free speech. The left thinks differently as far as shutting down what they don't like that somebody's saying. They want that to be a crime. We dealt with this religious stuff. I mean, right up the roadway from us is the Concord School District. And several years ago, it's like on a Friday night, they were having their Christmas nativity scene at the
I remember.
school. Now, it's on a Friday night. It's an after-school event, folks. You come there if you want to come on a Friday night after school in the evening. And I believe, I don't want to be wrong on this, but there was like one family in the area. I don't even know if they went to the school. It was, I believe it was like, I'm not sure, but they wanted it shut down and they didn't agree. And they took it to the federal Supreme Court and it got like, they couldn't do it. Remember that it was shut down due to one person that didn't come. They were asked like, well, just don't go. I don't, but I also don't want nobody else being able to go and do it. And it was
I think that only lasted a year or two.
Well, then there was loopholes. It was like
a
a live. Remember, it was a live nativity scene they couldn't do or something, or they couldn't set up the stationary one so they could do a live one. And then it didn't. I don't know. It was they found loopholes.
It was crazy.
But I'm just saying.
Well, there's always good with bad, and
Oh yeah,
bad with good with bad. There always will be. Come on, you have light and you have dark.
Well, that's what it is. It's just everyone's entitled to their opinions, folks. That's what it. Everyone has views. Who are we to, And unfortunately, even the Satanist, the people that we're fighting against have their views and what they have decided that works for them. Now, we can sit here and say they're wrong, which they are, but that's their view.
That's why they have
what we're fighting against.
That's why they have the full armor of God, everybody. That's, in all reality, that's what we use to maintain ourselves against evil. Evil always talks about how they win. They don't win. They might... in the beginning start tearing things up, but in the end, God always wins. I'm sorry, that's just how it is,
Just doing a quick little look there for the
the new podcast. I haven't seen one since that one he put out that one day. Personally, anyway.
Yeah, no, that's all I was saying is I haven't checked it today yet. I checked it yesterday evening. I think even really late last night. I've just been keeping an eye on the website to see when the next podcast will drop, so then we can get that aired, because those are great. We need to hear them. We need to know what's going on. And folks, if you think about it, people like even Woodman early on, I think he's come around full circle on it now. Is when is when is the mainstream going to jump onto this? He would ask me and report on this and get on board. And I said, probably never. It's going to be on us.
Well,
it's going to be on Giuliani to come straight out from his own mouthpiece and say it. It's going to take, the Patriot Hour, American Joe, Drone Tech Politics, some of these other channels, All those great guys out there, Doug Ducote, all of them doing the great work. Many different, like I said, listen to everybody you want, but always do your own research, connect your own dots, come to your own conclusions.
Well, the only difference between us and the media is we really honestly try to give you the truth.
Yeah, we don't have.
And that's really.
I don't think
it's hard for them to choke on that, because face the facts, they'd all lose their job if they were to say the truth. They're on board with that deep state crap. I mean, they've been doing it for how long now, Michael? I mean, something is. People used to say irreversible. Well, sorry. Now they're meeting opposition, and that's called President Trump. So I believe there's light at the end of the tunnel, everybody. Like Mike was saying earlier, pray, man. Prayer, the power of prayer is just amazing, I mean.
Did you guys see that disgusting Don Lemon and all them laughing like they were making fun of? So they have this huge problem. I mean, it's like, you can't say certain things. I mean, you're going to be labeled if you're making fun of, an Asian person, for example, or, if it's a white person, like we know, wearing the white face, this is not appropriate. You don't do those kinds of things, right, Woodman?
It.
So here on the, I'll pull this up real quick. I got to pull all these little things down because I don't have it triggered. Here we go. We're on the Gateway Pundit. Let me get Woodman's voice back up. There you go. Disgusting CNN panel led by Don Lemon trashes Trump supporters as ignorant rednecks who can't read. All right. I mean, this is no joke. I saw this morning. CNN hit a new low this weekend, mocking and laughing out loud at the uneducated redneck Trump supporters who can't even read. This is what they think of middle America, the 63 million Americans who voted for Donald Trump for president. The far left op-ed writer Washit Ali, the never Trumper Rick Wilson, joined Don Lemon in the vicious assault on Trump supporters. It could not even have been more insulting. Don Lemon thought it was so funny he almost fell out of his chair. The segment aired on Saturday night, came in response to reports that Secretary of State Mike Pompeo yelled at the left-wing NPR reporter last week. They really hate the Trump voters. The president is on to them. Don Lemon is the dumbest man on television with terrible ratings.
Oh my word! Oh no, I didn't catch that. Wow.
My bad.
I'm a redneck and proud of it. We're redneck deplorables, man, that can't read.
Can you hear this?
University.
Unbelievable.
Right. Also, he doesn't really say that she couldn't identify Ukraine on a map. He insinuates it's just a petty attempt to put her down, right? Is that what this is?
Of course. Of course, he's just trying to demean her, and obviously it's false. And look, he also knows deep in his heart that Donald Trump couldn't find Ukraine on a map if you had the letter U and a picture of an actual physical crane next to it. He knows that this is an administration defined by ignorance of the world, and so that's partly him playing to their base and playing to their audience. The credulous boomer Rube demo that backs Donald Trump. That wants to think that Donald Trump's a smart one, and y'all elitists are dumb.
you elitists with your geography and your maps and your spelling, even though
your math and your reading.
Yeah, you're reading. Your geography, knowing other countries, sipping your latte.
All those lines on the map.
Only them elitists know where Ukraine is. Sorry, I apologize. But by the way,
oh my God!
But you know what? But it was Rick's fault. I blame Rick. But in all honesty,
blame
you know what
Rick.
NPR should do?
Why not? Sorry, hold on. Wait.
Can I tell you
give me
what?
a second. Hold on. Sorry. No, it's good. Sorry.
Rick, that was a good one. I needed that. Okay, so listen.
Oh man. Hey, look, I've got this for them. If they're done talking, they can wipe their mouth now. You know, I mean.
Wow. I'm just saying, man. Hey,
that was funny.
So
that was
reverse
funny.
that. What if that was on Fox News and they were mocking, maybe Asian people or black people? Wouldn't that be, if it was like a panel of white people? That wouldn't go over too well.
Man. Oh man! I still can't believe they even done that. That actually aired, Mike. Really?
That was on. That was on Saturday night. Let's listen to it again here, folks.
University.
Right.
Also, he doesn't really say that she couldn't identify Ukraine on a map. He insinuates it's just a petty attempt to put her down, right? Is that what this is?
Of course. Of course, he's just trying to demean her, and obviously it's false. And look, he also knows deep in his heart that Donald Trump couldn't find Ukraine on a map if you had the letter U and a picture of an actual physical crane next to it. He knows that this is, an administration defined by ignorance of the world, and so that's partly him playing to their base and playing to their audience. The credulous boomer Rube demo that backs Donald Trump. That wants to think that Donald Trump's a smart one, and y'all elitists are dumb.
You elitists with your geography and your maps and your spelling, even though
your math and your reading.
Yeah, you're reading. Your geography, knowing other countries, sipping your latte.
All those lines on the map.
Only them elitists know where Ukraine is. Sorry, I apologize. But by the way,
oh my God!
But you know what? But it was Rick's fault. I blame Rick. But in all honesty,
blame
what
Rick.
NPR should
Why
do?
not? Sorry, hold on. Wait.
Can I tell
give
you
me
what?
a second. Hold on. Sorry. That was good. Sorry, Rick. That was a good one. I needed that. Okay, so listen.
Whatever, man.
Jeez.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That actually aired. I can't believe it, man. I wish everybody could watch this. I really do,
I wish
man.
nobody would.
I mean, us. Yeah.
So one of the most revolting things it's one of the most revolting things I've ever seen on CNN. I mean, I don't put it past them. It just adds to the hypocrisy. All right, you just paint it on. It's like they have a hypocrisy, and everything's been painted in it. Every one of their faces.
It's too bad. It's too bad you don't know what his investments are in Wall Street. And have somebody just negate them things.
They come up missing.
Why should he be gaining money, on Trump's benefit when he's going to sit there and talk like that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That didn't make any sense at all, man. Oh, God. Yeah, he's saying that crap when he's making all the money he wasn't making before, doing all this trading and never mind. I'll shut up, man. Gets my nerves.
Well, chill.
Well, I mean,
this might be your last show,
ignorant.
man. Your computer's gonna blow up, brother.
Yeah,
computer's gonna blow up. So,
it's crazy, man. I don't know. Mike's gonna have to come over and fix it.
He's
the one that hooked me up with it. We can blame Mike.
It's been over a year, brother. I don't.
Hey, listen. At least I can turn it on and off now without any problem. I'm getting there, everybody. I'm getting there.
Have you heard anything more about the coronavirus?
No, not actually. I don't think they want to get it out there. I don't know why. I don't know if they're worried about everybody freaking out or what. I don't know, but normally something like that be on every channel, like really big. I have noticed on the local channels, but
I would say
of course,
don't drink Corona. Just drink maybe like your normal craft beer or something. You don't have to drink Coronas.
Yeah. Well, there goes Greg. There
You
goes
don't
Greg.
have to drink Corona. Listen, it's not gonna last,
crazy.
folks. The Corona virus is not gonna last. It was for it was made in China, so therefore shouldn't last too long. Like most China-made stuff.
Ah, my word. Oh, wow. But
Oh,
timing, man, that was great. That was great. I'm sorry, that was great. That was fantastic, man. Everybody like my cue in the background?
I do.
It's going to be going over. It's going to be going over to Mike's studio, so he's paying for it. I love it. I really do, man. I really love the whole thing. You know, it's really large. So the Q stands out. There's another one too. It's a little smaller. I forgot to tell you, Mike, that has a pattern of the flag on it. So that's
Yes.
that comes with it. So I forgot to tell you that. The bonus, it's the bonus. Oh yeah.
So what?
Yeah, I hope everybody's been watching that. This is the last day of the impeachment hearings today for the Republicans. I hope, as far as I know, that's the last day, isn't it, Mike?
Yes.
Then they're doing some other. Then they have 16 hours. They have something else going, and they have 16 hours of questioning and yada. I still can't believe they're actually going through it. Well, I still can't believe they're going through with it, man.
They're
really going to tarnish. But they're really going to tarnish what they're doing. I mean, it's just so insane.
They don't
like
have
I
any
say.
choice.
I wish
their backs are against the wall, isn't it, Woodman? You know, I mean,
yes,
folks.
you know it.
There is crime.
We've been talking about we've been talking about how it's a big whirlpool. We've been talking about this for a long time. It's a big whirlpool, and they're all getting sucked into it, and they're doing everything in their power to hang on, no matter what the rumors they got to start and all kinds of crap to divert everybody.
They don't care who gets killed, who gets in the way, who gets their life ruined. As long
it's
as
inevitable. They're gonna get sucked down. It's inevitable. It's just a matter of time. Like Barr said, it takes time. That was a good statement he had. It takes time. And it does too. But you want to be able to do it right, man.
Yeah, that
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oosh. So
Oosh.
Some crazy stuff.
Yeah. I wonder how Iowa did or is doing. Isn't theirs today? Iowa. Sure it is.
So
that's how they railroaded Bernie Sanders, man. They're trying to railroad him. Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah.
Trying to push him out of the way.
He's gonna be bumped off. He ain't. I'm just looking at lots of stuff here, folks. It's like doing my research, but
sorry, Mike.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry as well.
Oh boy.
So what else you got planned for the rest of the day, Woodman?
Actually, not a whole lot. I got to get caught up. I'm gonna see what these Republicans had to say on their last day. I hate to say it, I paid more attention to that than I did Democrats. I'm sorry, but the Republicans have used the same evidence that the Democrats used. They just did the whole thing. It's crazy. What a difference it makes it by reading the whole entire paragraph as opposed to pulling one or two lines out of it. It's amazing. I still can't believe it. I know they got to do it, but I really can't believe that they're still, stuck to their guns. Gosh, I don't know, man.
No choice, brother.
I'm too old-fashioned, I guess. I know, I'm too old-fashioned, I guess. I don't know.
No choice. They got no choice left. They've come this far.
Well, it's so crooked, too, and they're so deep. It's deeply embedded. I mean, that's the bad thing. And the more you investigate, gosh, the uglier it gets. I mean, it's really terrible. talking to some local people today, and hey, look, there a lot of people are starting to wake up. I'm really glad to hear that, because this is our country and they're ruining it. The people we put into office is ruining our country, and we need to take it back one way or another. It has to happen.
Why are they ruining it?
Well, because Trump's in there blowing a whistle.
What have they ever done to you?
Yeah, whatever they've done. What have they ever done for me? More like it.
Not ask what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
Yeah.
Remember that? Huh?
Yep. That's back when we had a country you could put faith into.
That's right.
Good
old
back in the beginning of all the.
1987.
Yeah, earlier than that. Yeah.
I'm messing with you.
Yeah. The rotten apples of trying to grow over the whole bushel, man, is what's going on. I'm really upset about it.
It's a real robbing Peter to pay Paul type of society,
Crazy, man, crazy.
All right, brother. Well, I will schedule something with you to get over there. I'll call you here, and we'll get something probably this week. Get over there, maybe tomorrow. Well, tomorrow we got the live call-in. It looks like we just pulled off a good show, so I don't know. Maybe things have cooled off or worked out. I know we did a few things on your computer, but I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one down. I want to work on a little video before this evening. I got just a couple of articles. A couple things I just got emailed in, and things to get on. Things to look at. Do you hear me?
Go back to work, Mike. Come on now. No more playing
Do
around.
you hear me?
Yeah. This is Mike's playtime doing these shows.
Woodman speaking to the microphone.
He really does a lot of work. He really does a lot of work, everybody. I mean, man, he's the time he puts into this show, his family, and other things is crazy. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Mike paid me a whole lot of money to say that. By the way,
I do not. I'm not a paid endorsement here. I'm not some cheap endorsement you can just toss around, Woodman.
Yeah, honestly, he really does work real hard.
I try for you guys. All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go, man. Oh, that's got my phone number on here.
Oh, shoot. Call Woodman any time of the day.
Yeah. I'm out of cards, too, by the way.
That's a local one you said I forgot. Why is it up here in the studio? And here I go showing it. Well, anyway, if you call Woodman, tell him I said hi.
Yeah. Oh, well. Now I'm out there in the limelight, man.
Number change.
Hey, I'm out of cards, by the way. You got any left, Mike, or what?
Here, I can show you this one. You can write down what's on it. Do you want me to show it again?
No, come on, man.
Joking, man. All right, no, don't call Woodman, you guys. He gets he goes to sleep after the episode here. So nighttime. He takes a nap. It's his nap time, and then he gets back on check.
God, man. God.
How's
I love you too, Michael. I love you too, brother.
No, look for us to be doing a live show also, if not later this week. We're talking like Thursday morning, maybe Friday morning, and if not early next week, like Monday. But we will be doing another live little quick 20-minute something, 30-minute from the Legion. It'll be another test as we move on to phase 3, which is doing some things that we need to do for testing out the software for the future event. So we got some more testing, and we got to do that at location. So join us for that. It'll probably be on the backup channel. I haven't gone live there in a while. I haven't done anything other than log in the other day to take a look around. YouTube's got both channels on warning. The warnings never go away, I found out. So it seems like they slam this channel, they slam that one over there. I was looking at like, why aren't these little marks gone? It's just the one. It's like your warning is your warning. It never goes away.
Wow.
It's your warning.
Wow.
You've been warned. It's like in real life, you get warned. I warned you. How many warnings you're going to give somebody?
Man. You're a bad
Quit
man.
spreading
Mike.
that truth.
Yeah.
Quit spreading that truth, they told me. They said, I got an email. It said, quit spreading that truth like Johnny Appleseed, planting little trees everywhere.
Oh man, I can about imagine it would be happening like that, though. I mean, all
That's basically what I read. Now, again, I'm just kind of like Adam Schiff reading what I read over here to the good people.
Well. I
Like
don't
in
know.
the halls of Congress.
Yeah, I don't know who writes his narrative.
You will look into the 2020 election and interfere, he said. On the phone.
I'm only gonna tell you this 7 times, man. You know, like
I'll tell you this 7 times.
I wish I'd have been right beside him when Trump released the transcript. I would like to not have been right there beside him. I would like to have seen his reaction. You know, it would have been crazy. Oh no! Now I look like an idiot. Yeah. Oh no! Now I look like an idiot. I just lied to everybody again and got caught. And he's the big guy. He's the big guy trying to do all this impeachment crap. Get him out of office, everybody. Whoever elected him, man, get him the heck out of there. Holy cow. I don't see his career lasting too much longer.
All right. So, again, tune in tomorrow, folks. Again, the number one live call-in show on YouTube right here, voted by our very great moderators and subscribers and members. That's what they told us. That's where the results led from the people we polled. You can do it too, man. We love it.
Hey, polls are good, remember?
Right. That's what your stripper friend said, right? Polls are good.
Polls are just as good as second or third hand witnessing, you know, or whatever. Second or third hand. Yeah, I can't believe they even really said that, man. Good. You know, like, yeah.
That's what your stripper friend said.
Yeah, God, oh man. I gotta shut up.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right, you guys.
Mike hit my funny bone a lot today.
Hey, it's the laughing hour. All right.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, some of that deep state meth that Shift is on.
Oh boy, I don't want none of that.
No, we but yeah, it's when he comes. That's when he comes in the room all. You know? Where's he at?
Oh, don't do that.
He's told me 7 times. 7 times.
His eyeballs are crazy, man.
I can't even do it.
That one actor does a good job of it. You know, I mean.
Yeah, he does.
On gut feel,
Why are you here? Why are you here?
Can you prove it?
Can you prove it? Oh, Shift.
Oh, and then he gets that watch and he throws the watch away and looks at the box like it's really great. I'll shut up. I apologize, man. That got me going again here.
Oh, beady little 9-inch neck. Pencil neck.
Pencil neck. Size 9.
Size
pencil
9. Boom! Off with his head. Off with his head. He's like a, go up to him like a, dandelion and, mama had a baby and the head popped off.
Yeah, he goes in there and antagonizes kids when he goes pick out his own clothes. God, this is my aisle, man. This is for 10-year-olds. I should get out of here. This one looks better on me than you. Pencil neck.
Oh, pencil neck. All right, we'll shut up. All right, brother.
All right, man.
See you tomorrow.
Everybody,
we did about an hour, a little less.
Great.
Patriot
Pray,
50,
everybody.
The Patriot 50-minute.
Pray for Mike, too.
Hour.
Pray for Mike, man. Give him energy.
Pray for all the Patriots and all the people in harm's way. And send out some prayers over to the old Fluid Poor family. I know they were all sick personally. So happy birthday to any mods. If any mods or subscribers, let me know. Drop an email. If I get a birthday,
Love you all.
I'll give a shout out. All right, you guys. Love you all. Have a good afternoon. Look for the next video. We'll be dropping here in the next hour.
So it is to the printing press, to the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive.